Guys, check this out. I turned off to the road here on my turn off. Look what I found. A jail and a sheriff's office from the 1880s. Look at this thing. This is pretty bizarre. Jail and a sheriff's office. And look at that. Outhouse. On here, it says it's a deluxe model. Two-holer seater, so team drivers can sit down at the same time in that outhouse. I don't think you'll see much of this kind of stuff around anywhere else. This is great. What's up, guys? Hello to you from Spokane, Washington. Heading to Seattle. Today is Monday, April 19th. I got a load all the way from last week. We got this thing from last week, and it was supposed to pick up Monday originally. I think we got it Wednesday or Thursday. I don't remember what day it was. Anyways, they said the flight didn't arrive, so they moved it to a Tuesday pickup. So today's Monday night, and I'm heading out to this pickup. It's supposed to be picking up Tuesday morning, delivering direct to some little town called Starbuck, Washington. Never been there, but it's around Kennewick area, Tri-Cities area. So that guy must have broken down. He's already camping over there. The red truck on the left side that we just passed. So yeah, picking up two pieces over there, delivers direct. I'm getting paid both ways. So no empty miles, no deadhead miles, as I would say. Just because if I'm getting paid for it, I don't call it deadhead. I'm getting paid for all those miles. Why are they deadhead for me? They're my paid miles. Makes sense, I guess, that way. Weather's finally springy in Washington. On Saturday, we were actually at the Lake Roosevelt. It was like 80 degrees. We were kayaking. Had a blast out there. Had a fire in the evening. Pretty much came out there for the whole day. And it was really nice. It's our camping spot that we usually go to. So we had a blast out there with the kids. Can't wait for this warm weather. Can't wait for the summertime. We like to enjoy our outdoors. We don't get too much of it. Probably 3 months out of the year, and that's it. So, but those of you who are in the southern states, you guys are lucky in a way. Lucky in a way because why? You get, the reason I say in a way, it's always summertime, but then you get the mosquitoes, you get the bugs, you get the humidity. We don't have any of that. No bugs, no humidity. We just get the 4 seasons. Well, let's rock and roll. I got like 260 miles probably left at this point. About under a 4-hour drive for me. I go fast, I don't stop anywhere except for fuel. And it's usually just 5 minutes and I'm back on the road. So I don't screw around wasting time when I'm driving. Suggest that for everybody else too. Okay guys, it's morning the following day. Sorry I didn't get a chance to film my loading process, but it was just 2 crates. I actually got loaded when I was being loaded. It was super fast. But but I woke up earlier than 7 o'clock even. Then, you know, workers started showing up around 7. So I went and checked in. They told me to wait till 8 o'clock and check back in. So I came back, sat down in the van. I wasn't tired. Didn't want to lay down anymore or anything like that. And then maybe 10 minutes later, another van pulled up beside me, backed in, and was just sitting in there chilling. I just thought it was maybe one of those guys, one of the workers, and it was a, you know, company van. But no, it turned out to be another driver. I didn't even know anything about it, but you know, I was waiting till 8 o'clock. I had about 40 minutes to kill. So I went outside, started walking around the building, you know, did my little morning. I don't always do this, but sometimes, once in a while, I guess, when there's time. Walked around the building, I don't know how many times, maybe 10 or 12 times. Just did a little morning exercise walk. So I had about 10 minutes left, and I'm looking, and he was still sitting in the van, so I'm like, well, you know, if he's a proper guy, he's going to check in after me because I was there first. So I had 10 minutes left. I didn't think anything of it. Did one more loop around, and I saw that 10 minutes before he was already not in his van. So I did another loop. I had 5 more minutes left, and he still wasn't in his van. I did my loop. It was like almost 8 o'clock, and I look in the building, and he's already in there checking in. I guess no proper etiquette or anything. I don't know. So then I grabbed my paperwork, went and checked in. He had some problems logging in to their system. Anyway, long story short, you know, he cut in line. He got loaded first, so I backed in there. That way nobody else was going to do that to me in the morning. Then I had a problem getting a hold of the contacts for delivery. And then he had bad service. So I was just kind of hanging out. I needed to know where to go because the address for this didn't match up anything that we were given for delivery. It's in the middle of nowhere on the mountain, apparently. So I had to figure out where. Then he finally called me back, explained to me where, you know, that he's waiting for me now because now he knows what the freight is and so on and so forth. So that's why I wasn't filming anything, because I was dealing with a bunch of phone calls. Some other lady called me out of nowhere about an Amazon delivery that we had nothing to do with. So I talked to her for like 15 minutes until I figured out that it wasn't even our company, it wasn't even our drivers, we had nothing to do with it. So she wasted my time, and just a morning of phone calls and waste of time. So I wasted a good hour. Anyways, the weather is beautiful, super beautiful, very sunshiny. A little bit of snow in the mountains, as you guys can see. We're coming up to Snoqualmie Pass. I'm in a good mood so far, even though I almost got it ruined this morning, but so far good mood. I got about 200 miles left to where we need to go. And like I said, it's up on a hill somewhere. It's some kind of a pump station. Pump station for what? I don't know what. Pump station for something up in the mountains. So we'll see, I guess, what the delivery is. Might be interesting. It's just 2 crates, not too big. About 900 pounds is what I'm loaded with. You know, the loading process, yeah, I like to film it sometimes, but, you know, it's always the same thing. Get loaded with the forklift, you know, 2 minutes and you're done. Strapped it in and on the way. The main part is strap your freight in. You never know, guys. Never know if you're going to be braking hard. You never know if you're going to be swerving hard. You never know if you're going to be falling asleep on the road. Freight needs to be strapped in. It needs to be attached. In case something happens to you guys, you know, the vehicle, if you lay it down, roll it over, whatever, if the freight's strapped in, you might be able to save it. So you always have to strap your freight in. Look at these. This is why they call it the Rocky Mountains. Some beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't have time to stop over here because I told them like 1:15, 1:30 for my ETA, and I might make a fuel stop, might not, I don't know. It's kind of, they're kind of in the middle of nowhere. If I don't find them and I don't have enough fuel, we might have a problem there. Because I don't carry a spare canister. My dad always carries one, but not all drivers carry spare. I don't like carrying fuel. I don't want it. It's in my way, first of all. Second of all, you know, I like to be food grade clean for other loads, and I don't want it to smell inside, you know, so that's why I don't carry extra fuel with me. But a lot of drivers, I do recommend that, you know, when they're doing long hauls out there, longer than me, when I go out, I kind of know where I'm at, where I'm going, so I don't do, you know, another beautiful sight. Look at that. I recommend it just because, you know, maybe you forgot, maybe you put your phone over there and you're watching a video and you didn't see your light come on, and all of a sudden, you know, you've driven 60 miles and you only have maybe another 30 or whatever to get to a fuel stop and there's nothing on the way. It's always nice to carry extra fuel with you guys. Like I said, I don't do it. I don't go far. I usually like to keep my tank full either way. I don't really like to get it to nothing, down to zero. I mean, I do it, but I already know, you know, since I'm local here within the three or four states, I know all the fuel places. I know where I'm at. I know exactly how much I have left, where it will get me. So I don't carry it, but I do recommend carrying it if you guys are doing it, you know, or out there doing further. If you're doing long haul. I think the ski resort might be closing down already. It is April 20th, and look at all the snow still. We still have some, but I'm sure it's hard as a rock up there. I don't see gondolas moving or anything, so might be the end for this year. But in this area, you kind of never know. You could get snow anytime. It's beautiful. Beautiful weather. I washed the van yesterday. I was kind of surprised that it didn't rain on me. Every time I freaking wash it, I always either go through some kind of a rain, some kind of a find snow up in the mountains somehow, or it's always going to be some kind of a stupid dirt road where it gets dirtier than it was. But this time I'm surprised. I washed it yesterday and I'm driving clean still. That's a first for me. check this out. I turned off to the road here on my turn off. Look what I found. A jail and a sheriff's office from the 1880s. Look at this thing. This is pretty bizarre. Jail and a sheriff's office. And look at that, outhouse. On here, it says it's a deluxe model. Two-holer seater, so team drivers can sit down at the same time in that outhouse. I don't think you'll see much of this kind of stuff around anywhere else. This is great. So guys, this is what I'm driving through. This kind of that's the road. And it's about 25 miles or so like this on this kind of a terrain. Farmhouse here and there. And that's pretty much really it. Not much to see here. That's kind of middle of Washington is what you get out here. All rocky out here, and for the time being we got a little bit of greens because, you know, spring just came up, but soon there's not even going to be anything for these poor cows to eat because it's all rock underneath. I got about 14 minutes left. Woo! That's a steep turn. I gotta watch the road instead of the camera. 14 minutes left to delivery. Look at those views ahead. I guess that's the Snake River out there. What's up, guys?
In 600 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
How you doing?
Good. What you need? Where you go?
Tom was my contact. I brought 2 pieces to him, 2 crates from something turbines. Tom was my contact. I called him earlier.
Okay. You want him over here?
Got any safety gear?
Yeah.
You got a vest?
Yep.
Hard hat?
Yep.
Wearing pants?
Yep.
Okay. You can back up over here. You want to spot him in there, get him out of the way.
Okay.
There's Richard right there. He'll take care of you.
Okay. Thank you. Super fast unload. I drove up, they asked me what you're doing here. They said you got safety gear, hurry up, put it on. Forklift was waiting for me, the boom. I emptied out super fast. Now I'm on my way. Look at this guy, you don't want to get out of the way. He doesn't look happy. Huh. It's what you deal with in the middle of nowhere. You got no fuel and you got the cows. I don't feel like spending the night with the cows today, so I'm looking for the nearest gas station. Gotta find out where this town of Starbuck is and go there, try to fill up over there. So, don't go anywhere. I think we still have a place to stop by at. And I think we still have a place to fly the drone today still. Hopefully. We'll see when we get there. So this gun is made for bigger trucks. It doesn't even stay or fit inside my nozzle. I'm just gonna, it's expensive here, $327. I mean, for a little town, it ain't that bad, but problem is I can't leave it stuck in there. I gotta hold it, pump at the same time. I'm just gonna put 10 gallons in and go home. That'll get me there, no problem. 33.40. I'm gonna get it to 34 bucks and head on out of here. Oh, a little over. It's a speed pump. That's the whole problem. Look at that big old thing. Barely fits in here. Receipt. Yes, of course. And that's it, folks. We get to make it home today. So this is a little town of Starbuck, they call it. See all that? See all that? Whole lot of nothing out here. Maybe 30 houses, if they even that, and that's it. Post office doesn't even work right there. But hey, at least I got my fuel out of it. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. I'm gonna put my safety gear away and head on out of here. So I was unloading, and the gentleman that was unloading me, signing my paperwork, was telling me that this Lions Park, and there's a campground I just passed before that bridge. He was telling me that this is the biggest oasis out here, or he thought it was the best place ever, supposedly. Biggest oasis you could get into. So I don't know what he's talking about. Nothing was really that great when I just passed that campground. But this place, you know, it ain't too bad looking. There's a little park over there. There's some people there. We're gonna go fly. This is the place. Not restricted anything anywhere, so we're flying. Oh, I really like flying the drone here, guys. Maybe just because it's a new spot or something. Maybe more bridges. Maybe, I don't know. I like it. A lot more variety here than versus regular places, I guess. But it's called Lionhead something. Whatever. Lion something. It's 2 hours from Spokane. I mean, it's a long ways just for this out here. I mean, if you guys are in the area, more than welcome to come here. What is it called? Lions Ferry State Park. See that on the sign? I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. Lions Ferry State Park. Says it right on the sign. If you guys want to come and check out the area, bring a drone. You're going to have a lot of fun with the drone if you come here. But yeah, 2 hours back for me until I'm home. Service is going to disappear here as soon as I start getting up the hill. But inside this park, it actually works. You get internet and you have service. So, fun times actually. I never thought I'd fly a drone here. I've been through here a few times. Pretty fun drive actually. But no phone service. That's the only problem. If you get stuck with some kind of a problem out here, yeah, you're gonna have some issues. Especially when it gets dark out. Lots of these twisty turns and everything, and people won't see you. Might get run over if you get, you know, if you get into a problem as far as breaking down or something like that, guys. Hopefully nobody ever breaks down, but it's just how it is. It's just the truth. Okay guys, I think that's it for this trip. Like I said, I got about 2 hours to home. About an hour and 15 minutes for now. Maybe hour and whatever. Hour and 15 minutes, we'll call it that. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please subscribe. That way you guys are part of the channel, part of the family. If you guys want to join as a driver, email eagleexpressops@gmail.com. Express is with the letter X, no E in front of it. And throw me some likes if you guys like the content. Dislikes if you don't like it. Be blessed. God bless you guys. Catch you in the next video. Take care.